Hi, in this video I'm going to explain how to connect the Rossmax Bluetooth devices into the Rossmax House Style app. So first of all, once you have successfully registered, it will look like this. And to begin with, we have this Rossmax blood pressure monitor model Z5. And second item is this Rossmax fingertip pulse oximeter model SB210, as well as this HC700 Bluetooth, which is a non-contact thermometer. And last will be this Rossmax body fat monitor with scale. The model is WF262. So to begin with, I will show you how to connect the Bluetooth devices into this app. So I will show how it works for blood pressure monitor. So you can see this is the first tab, and when it is gray color, that means it's not actually pairing with any Bluetooth devices. So you can click here and select the Bluetooth devices that you're going to be connecting with. So this is the Z5 model, and you just press scan and press start at the Bluetooth device, which is this Z5. So when it's on, it will appear a bind button here. You just click bind, and then it will show add successfully. So the binding process is actually to be done one time, just one time only. Once it's done, it will show it is showing red color, means it is being paired. Alright, so now I can show how it will actually sync the measurement result from the Bluetooth device into this app. So once you're done wrapping on the patient's arm, you can click into this blood pressure tab and you click on the Bluetooth device. So when there is a red circle, it means it successfully synced the measurement result. As you can see, the measurement result from the blood pressure monitor itself here is actually showing live measurement in the tab here. For blood pressure measurement, please make sure that the OK sign is showing here, means the cuff is properly wrapped. If there is no OK, then you have to click off and then re-wrap the cuff again and then start a new measurement. So as you can see, once the measurement is done, it will actually sync the same result from the blood pressure monitor into the app. So this is systolic diastolic measurement 134/91, and then you get a pulse rate 68, and this is a pulse pressure which is 43. So this blood pressure monitor, it doesn't only capture this systolic pressure, diastolic pressure, and pulse rate of this pulse pressure. It also able to capture specific arrhythmia, which is atrial fibrillation and pulmonary contraction. So this is what Rossmax Pendle technology called PAR, stands for Pulse Arrhythmia Technology, which able to do early screening for stroke risk as well as any heart-related diseases. Okay, and you can actually click this button to put any scenes, or you can insert any remark here. For example, I can insert evening BP, and then you can click save. Alright, so after, when you want to review back the measurement, you can able to see the remark. Okay, so the next item we proceed to, which is this fingertip pulse oximeter. So as you can see here, it's actually being paired. I've already paired earlier. So what you can do is you just click into the tab and then turn on the device and click at the left middle finger and gently place your hand and the device on the flat surface. So as you can see, this fingertip pulsometer, it will able to capture the SpO2 result, the pulse rate, and This is the SCT, which is Rossmax patented technology for fingertip pulse oximeter, which is called artery check technology. So this artery check technology is to check the stiffness of the blood vessel. It will take around 1 minute to get the measurement. Okay, so it will range from level 1 to 6. So level 1 will be good, level 6 is the worst, the average is around 3. Alright, so this PPG graph is actually the changes in blood volume. Okay, so once the measurement is done, you can release your finger from the pulse oximeter, and same as well, you can click the top corner button and you can put any remark. Alright, so otherwise you can go back or you save. It will automatically save the measurement as well. Alright, so I proceed to the next Bluetooth device, which is the Rossmax non-contact thermometer, which is HC700BT. So you click this tab and then you can click on here, and you can aim at the templar forehead of the patient and maximum range at 10 cm. Okay, so once you're done, you click this button. Once I click and release, so you will see this is the thermometer's measurement as is synced into this app. So at last, the fourth Bluetooth device, which is this body fat monitor. Okay, so before that, you have to make sure that the patient's profile, which is the date of birth, the gender, which is the sex, and also the height, is actually correctly inserted based on the patient's data. So once it's done, you go back to the measuring page. Okay, so once it's done, you can click for weight and body fat, and you have to place the body fat monitor on a level and a flat surface, and you just step on the middle to on the device. So once you see there's a Bluetooth icon and there's a red circle here, it means the measurement will be synced when you step up. And within 5 seconds, the measurement result will be appearing on the tab. Okay, so once the measurements are done, you can see this second tab is to see the past measurements of the patient's measurement result. So this will be the last measurement or the recent measurement for blood pressure, SpO2, weight body fat monitor, weight body fat, and then temperature. If you want to look at individual measurement results, you can click this graph. Okay, and then you can see by month, by week or day, or by hour. You can click back and front. It will automatically calculate the average, the lowest, and also the highest. In detail, you can click this top right corner, which is table form. It will be a clearer picture. So as you can see here, there is a remark icon here. You can click and see. This was the remark that we actually inserted earlier, which is evening BP. Okay, so this applies to same for the idle vital sign, which is the SpO2 and artery check, the weight and body fat, as well as the temperature measurement. So what about this third tab, which is called Caring Friend? So this Caring Friends is enabled to remote monitor or view this particular patient's measurements result. So how it works, let's say if this is a family members of the patient's handphone, first of all, this person needs to have the Rossmax HealthStyle app as well. Okay, so how it works will be, if let's say this patient's name is Asing, so you can just go to the last tab and click profile. Alright, and then the family member that is already downloaded the HealthStyle app, Rossmax HealthStyle app, we have to go to this third tab, which is called Caring Friend. You click this setting, and you can see there's an add friend button. So from this add friend button, there are actually three types of ways of adding it. So one is to scan the QR code and then search the ID, as well as to ask the patient to screenshot this page and then to send via WhatsApp to this family member's phone, and then they can actually load from the photo library. Alright, so from here you can see if I scan the QR code, it will show that this patient's name Asing, and then I will have to click follow here. Okay, so when the patients has already been added, this patient tab has to be accepting by going to this caring friend and go to this setting, click the followers tab, and you can see there is a person which is this family member who wanting to add this patient as friend. So this patient have to accept it. Alright, so once he has accepted, this family member's phone can actually view the patient's measurement. So once I refresh, and then I will be able to see this patient which is Asing's measurement remotely. So you can click this icon, and then you can see that I will be able to view this patient's measurement result, the past history of the result. So this is a measurement that we just recorded using this patient's tab. Okay, so this is the blood pressure measurement. Right, this is the blood pressure measurement, and then it will be applied same for the other water signs as well. Okay, thank you.